Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world you are listening from. This is Mark with the Bitcoin Exchange channel doing another sponsored ICO review, Codex. CODEX, Codex Protocol.com is the website. This is an auction house based website with auction assets. You know, the more I dig into this project, the more I like it. This is really, really cool. So we're going to throw some things out here today for you to look at. They have got a team of 10, 6 advisors. This is an ERC20 Ethereum-based coin, Codex Registry, which is the ERC 721 smart contract. Big market out there, $2 trillion, collectible art and things of that nature. We're going to kick the ball down the road a little bit. We'll start off with this little couple of minute video.
How do you take care of your most prized possessions? Unique assets like watches, vintage wine, and classic cars are an essential part of a diversified investment portfolio. Art and collectibles, or A&C, is a class of unique assets worth over $2 trillion. In A&C, the biggest drivers of an item's monetary value are its identity and chain of ownership. This is called provenance. This critical information must be repeatedly re-verified, causing costly friction in the ecosystem and creating a major barrier for new participants. Codex Protocol is a decentralized asset registry. It uses blockchain technology to record, verify, and securely store important information about items you own. With verified provenance, ensuring, buying, selling, and owning an item becomes easier through the new generation of A&C solutions being built on the Codex. The first application is already live with our industry consortium. It lets you use cryptocurrency to buy at auction and creates Codex records for the items sold. Together, we will ease access to collecting so that everyone can manage and unlock the resale value of their collection. In the future, the Codex can simplify ownership of a whole world of different assets. To find out more, visit our website, codexprotocol.com.
I enjoy projects of this nature because it brings professionalism to the marketplace, to the crypto marketplace. I am a fan of ICOs, obviously. I'm a huge fan of cryptocurrency. And these guys are coming to the table with $6 billion worth of assets, art, and collectibles that are on the market today. That brings serious attention. Points the arrow to the direction of the professionalism in crypto space. And I really like that. Unlock the value of unique assets. Codex is a decentralized registry for unique assets like art, fine wines, watches, and more. Use cryptocurrency to buy the $6 billion of art and collectibles today. Plug into a growing ecosystem, third-party services. There's your Telegram. It's up and running. Here's the protocol. In art and collectibles, an item's identity is central to its value. To buy or sell, get insurance, take out a loan, previous owners, histories, and authenticity. Here we go with a big word, folks. And I've had my second cup of coffee. Authenticity. Constantly checked and verified. Codex stores an item's identity securely on the blockchain as a Codex record. They make it easier to buy, sell, and manage assets of all kinds. The owner of the project, or rather the owner of the item being sold, can either be anonymous or they can have their name listed. That's their choice. You join the beta, and the GitHub is there, so you guys can check this out when you get a chance. Here's the Codex coin. CODX is the call letter. It's used to modify and verify the data stored on Codex records, among other uses. They are already auction houses, lenders, appraisers, fractional ownership companies who have announced plans to use Codex coins. It's going to be the big one, universally accepted. They already have Biddable up and running. Go treasure hunting with cryptocurrency. Buy 10 million items yearly from 5,000 auction houses worth $6 billion. Biddable, the first app built on top of the Codex, created in partnership with a consortium of industry leaders. Biddable will ensure Codex has adoption from day one. Very professional project. Growing an ecosystem, you guys can check this out. Blogs all over the place. I've gone through a few of these. And here's their investors and advisors, documentation, white paper, and the one-pager. We've got both of them up and running. We'll go over a little bit of those. I've watched all three of these videos. Pretty good. This one I really enjoyed. So if you guys want to do your own research, as we always recommend here at the Bitcoin Exchange channel, this is a great place to do it from. 3 videos here. I will not take the time to put them out. Here's the team. I mentioned the number of people on the team earlier. There's the LinkedIn sites. They're hyperlinked. Very, very good. Here's the advisory team. You know, I like one thing about this, the advisors, in the white paper, you'll see that they're advisors, not just a generic blockchain advisors, but they all have things that they're known for doing. They're experts in their respective fields. I was real impressed with that. All right, here's the updates, announcements. Private sale was in March. Obviously, that's passed. Here's the pre-sale in July. Whitelist period. This is a great timeline. This is a project that's just getting kicked off. The main sale is coming right around the corner. And here's the press all over the place, as a project of this nature generally is. Even got some awards out here. Join the community, email, things of that nature. Okay, let's go to the one-pager. It's kind of cool. Codex Protocol, decentralized registry for unique assets starting with $2 trillion art and collectible asset class and backed by a consortium of industry stakeholders. Codex Protocol registry solves the problem by recording, verifying, securing, storing important information about each A and C item. In the past, there's been a problem with the provenance, the identity, and the claim of ownership. And that's what these guys are doing. They're rolling that into a ecosystem where everything is coded, hence the name Codex. What a cool name. I like that. So these guys solve the problem of everything not being in one central database. Rather than call a museum and ask them about a particular item that may be for sale, you look it up on Codex and all of the information is right there at your fingertips. They represent 5,000 auction houses, $6 billion annual sales, 10 million items per year, and spread out across 50 countries. There's the team and advisory board that we talked about earlier. This is a smaller snapshot of the individuals on it. And let's jump over here real quick to the white paper. Codex Protocol, cryptocurrency, decentralized registry for unique assets starting with arts and collectibles, A and C. Table of contents, you know me, I'm going to check for hyperlinking. Does not exist here. That's okay. We're going to definitely give them a passing grade. What a great project. The more I dig into this, as I mentioned earlier, the more I like it. There's the art and collectibles, the wealth, 1.6 trillion in 2016, 2.7 in 2026. Just a few years down the road, this is a big industry, arts and collectibles. You can go through this white paper when you get a chance. A couple of things I wanted to throw out at you. Registry is critical to efficiently functioning market because it allows actors in that market to quickly see, verify, update information about the assets. In the case of unique assets, and just about all the items in A and C are going to be unique, it's even more important because the information and attributes about each asset can differ so much. In the art and collectible arena, the absence of such a system of record holds the market back, and that's what these guys at Codex are doing. It makes it hard to determine the value, expensive to transport, and hard to detect fraud because the information can be lost, miscommunicated, or maliciously duplicated, and that is a big problem in the art world, obviously, duplication. Codex creates an entry on the blockchain for each item where information about that item can be stored, creating a simple system of record, easy to access, less expensive to transact, easier to insure, lend, ship, and more. The use cases are innumerable. All of this depends on the identity of the piece itself. So we're bringing all the information out there from the marketplace all on one site. You can click on the item that you're interested in purchasing or insuring or whatever avenue that you have to do with a project, and it's all right there on the blockchain. Immutable, folks. Gotta love the blockchain. We mentioned the problem. Here's the solution. Codex Protocol is designed as an asset registry tailored for ANC objects. Ownership, transmission, history of the item. As we mentioned earlier, you can look it up right there. Appraisals, past appraisals, receipts, restorations, where the thing's been stored, previous owners, just about anything about a particular art and collectible item. It's going to be right there on the Codex, looking it up on the blockchain. This is very detailed. The more I got into it, not only do I like it, but the more entailed it is. And I'm not even going to sit here and act like I know everything about this project. I don't. But I do know a lot just from researching it prior to stepping up in front of this microphone. So here's the process. Here's the Codex viewer, fractional ownership, users. They've got a phone app. We'll go over that shortly. Online marketplace, asset-backed lenders, appraisers, and the bidding escrow. All of these are in one place on one site, and Codex has done a great job pulling this together. Got a great phone app. I believe it's in the white paper that we're going to run across that. Just about anybody in the industry, folks. Collectors, investors, artists, estates, foundations, auction houses, galleries, dealers. Everybody that's in the art world is going to be able to go on one centralized site on a decentralized blockchain. All right. So, when you get time, as always, I say this on just about every video, it's your money. Act like it. Always, always, always do your own research. Don't jump in just because we recommend it. Obviously, by the time it gets to my desk, these projects have been checked out thoroughly, vetted, and I have a vetting process myself. Just because it arrives at my desk vetting, we do more vetting. We don't take every project we're asked to do. We're not a fan of pump and dumps. I'd rather not get paid on a project than for one of our fine listeners, one of our fine viewers to lose money. So do your own research. Here's a live application. The art world is pretty cool. Few people, as a general rule, invest in these kind of projects. They're kind of expensive, but obviously people do because it's such a big, big industry. I am a fan of art. There's the biddable auction process. The auction house enables biddable registration. They've got the biddable app on your smartphone. The bidder leaves a cryptocurrency deposit. That automatically qualifies them to bid on the object, and they could be the winner because they have a cryptocurrency deposit. Bidders bid on the auction, and winners check out through Biddable. That's where they jump in and they pay for their purchase. There's the smart app on the phone, Biddable integrated with existing auction house software. 5,000 auction houses that they represent. Codex is the name. Great project. ICO coming up very, very quickly. So look at this when you get a chance. I appreciate you reading over this information and watching the videos. Do me a favor, hit the red subscribe button. Thank you very much for support. Do your own due diligence on this. And as always, we're going to say around here, we will see you in the future.